Alright, what's going on, guys? So I'm back at it again in here for the audio commentary for you guys for today. Today I'm in here for another Raw review for you guys for this week, and we'll be talking about the Halloween episode for Raw. And with that being said, overall with Raw, I thought it was an okay show, and could have been a lot more better, even though we had the Muppets on, and I thought they were going to be in one segment. Unfortunately, yes, that didn't happen, but we did see actually some funny segments with them, but the rest I couldn't really care for, so that's all I'm going to really say about that. But anyway, hopefully you guys had a good Halloween and, enjoyed your candy and everything like that. And with that being said, let's not waste any much more time. Let's actually get into the Raw review here. And we kick things off with The Rock basically saying his response to John Cena and whether or not he is going to accept John Cena's challenge at the Survivor Series for John Cena and The Rock to face the Awesome Truth. And actually, The Rock does. He almost said no, but he was doing it for the people and accepted it for, the people, like I mentioned, and having this for a one-time thing and the only time that it will happen at the Survivor Series. And, looking to have the feud continue right after that with The Rock and Cena leading up to WrestleMania 28. So this isn't the only time we'll see The Rock. Of course, he'll actually be in person in 2 weeks, so that should definitely be really interesting to see. So I will be looking forward for that, and it was really cool to see, The Rock give his response, and maybe we'll see a full response and a face-to-face altercation with The Rock and John Cena in 2 weeks, which that Raw would be a 3-hour show. So that's it when it comes to that. Then we get into Okay, so sorry about that brief little distraction there. I don't know what happened with that, but anyway, as I was getting into, I'm moving on with the rest of the Raw review here, and we kick things off with the first matchup of the night after the Rock promo, where we had CM Punk and Mark Henry. What supposed to be was a match and a non-title match to say the least. With that being said, it really didn't really get underway, and we have Roberto Del Rio looking to have Ricardo interfere in this match and have the disqualification, so CM Punk does not have his chance at the Survivor Series to face Roberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship, and basically that's what happened there. Ricardo getting this disqualification and helping Mark Henry win there, and basically having Ricardo be inducted, yes, into the Hall of Pain basically after that. So, you know, uh, basically nothing really happened with that. So, uh, we just had that disqualification with that one. Then we get into the Divas Battle Royal, and right after that, that was an okay Battle Royal. We had Eve winning in this one and becoming the #1 contender, and will most likely face Beth Phoenix for the Divas Championship at Survivor Series, which should be a good match. We've seen what Eve can do lately. And she's been actually doing pretty well and basically improving, so it should be a good match, and I'm actually kind of looking forward for it, so we'll have to wait and see where that's gonna go. Then we get into another non-title matchup. We had Air Boom, Kofi Kingston, and Everborn, this time taking on Cody Rhodes and Wade Barrett. And this one was a good, pretty fast-paced matchup between these two. And we see actually pretty, nice, back and forth work between all these teams, and well, both of these teams, and by all of these guys, I should say. And with this win, Air Boom does not get the win this week, but Wade and Cody ends up getting the win here with Wade Barrett giving the Wasteland to which I believe was Kofi Kingston at the time. So it was a good match overall. So that's it when it comes to that. Right after that, we do have another non-title matchup, which is a singles match, not a tag team match, and we have the Big Show taking on Alberto Del Rio. And with this, for what it was worth, it was actually a good match in my opinion. At least these guys were trying their best here, and we saw some pretty interesting stuff by these two. We see the chops as well as just running things down. And what we did get to see, we see the kicks and the takedown, the suplex in this one as well as the clothesline as seen. Alberto Del Rio looking to make Big Show tap out, and with a submission here as well. We see also the outside brawl and the ring. So we did see some pretty interesting stuff in this one. So I was kind of into it, and that's basically it when it came to what we did get to see there. Then in the Big Show does get the defeat over with Alberto Del Rio, and Big Show winning there with the KO, and that's basically it when it came to that. So it was a good match for what it was worth. So not really gonna bitch about it. So that's it when it comes to that. Then we get into Santino against Jack Swagger. Didn't really care for this one. It was an okay match, but in the end, we did get to see Santino defeat Jack Swagger with the roll-up. So, nothing really too much happened in that match. So it was an okay match. Next match right after that, another non-title match with Zack Ryder against Dolph Ziggler, and this one was a good match. Was into this one. We see some good things by both guys, by Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler, running things out a little briefly, but we did get to see him. We see the headlock, as well as the arm drags and the drop kick, and the boot to the face here as well, and the drop kick, and as well as the neck breaker and the face plant as well, and as well the broski boot by Zack Ryder. And yes, actually Zack Ryder gets another one and defeats Dolph Ziggler, so it ends up being a good match, and Ryder, I should say, winning another match and defeating Dolph Ziggler. So that's it when it comes to that. Then we get into the main event, The Miz and John Cena. This one, basically a rematch from WrestleMania, and this one was a good main event. Between these two, we see actually quite a few good things in this one. We see the good chemistry between these two. We see John Cena go to the top rope that we rarely see, so very soft, and we get to see that, of course. We see the drop kick, the big boot in this one, and the good chemistry, like I mentioned here, between these two. We see the double hand axe handle as well in this one, as well as the headlock. And that in the end, John Cena does come back and defeats The Miz in this one with the STF. So, that's basically it when it comes to the close of the show, and basically it with the rest of Raw. So, there's only about a few matches, I did enjoy in this one. I'd like to mention a few Air Boom against Cody and Wade. I thought it was a good match. Even if you want to say the Big Show and Alberto Del Rio, Zack Ryder and Ziggler, and the main event, which was also good, for whatever it's worth and everything like that. So, Raw in itself overall was okay. Definitely could have been a lot more better. But definitely am looking forward for 2 weeks when The Rock will come back. So that should definitely be something to look forward to. And let me know what you guys' thoughts are on Raw this week, what you liked, what you didn't like, and what are your thoughts on The Rock. And what do you think we're going to expect next out of The Rock once he comes back in 2 weeks? And, once we get this officially feud get underway and continue going into WrestleMania and, continuing more into Survivor Series. So definitely looking for the tag team match at Survivor Series as well. So that's about it for this Raw review for you guys for this week. Definitely stay tuned for In the Hot Seat. Of course, I will be having a brand new guest, and we'll be talking about Maurice, that the recent releases by Maurice and everything like that, and a couple other things. So definitely, guys, stay tuned for that for this week. It's definitely going to be one hell of a show. You guys cannot miss it. Definitely comment on what I talked about in this video and this audio commentary. And as always, I will talk to you guys definitely later on. Peace.